All right, so I've looked everywhere and I can't find anything, including the shoebox. It's gone. So let's see how the hell I get out of here.
I was awake again, clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other. Haunted by my own writing. Alice taken from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the dark presence.
Yarp. Uh-huh. I don't know, maybe there was something, but I couldn't fucking find it. Yep. Oh, you. How many are there? You. Yep. So, did I guess the wrong way and now I'm just wasting ammo, or what the hell? I really don't like the ammo situation going on here right now. Yep. player bare minimum. Yup.
In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into Scratch.
Cool. Yeah. Apparently I don't have a map. Oh, this is an arena. God fucking damn it. Or maybe not.
I had to get to Bright Falls. See this through to the end.
Yep. We got enough ammo to take up maybe one enemy.
I brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13 years to get out. Now Alice was dead, because of me. And I was gonna make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well. Another way to look at it, I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified. Fuck it.
Ow. Okay.
This is not what I expected.
It's a little bit too cheerful, considering what's going on, I guess, outside.
Alan Wake is this generation's greatest storyteller.
It's time for Postcard Brothers. Hello.
Among the stairs, humor glows in Wake's pages. from a mushroom trip is evidence that Wink is winking at the reader.
Uh-huh.
Overlap scenes in particular are rich examples.
The tragedy of Saga losing her family is a blatant commentary on a woman's struggle to balance her personal and professional lives.
Setting the trilogy's exciting conclusion at Deerfest. Oh, Link's return. A genre-bending mixture of fact and fiction.
So, Koskala? No, you're just gonna stand there and look important.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To rewrite the ending of Return.
Sick, sick story.
Shit.
Yeah?
I could get out through the back. I had the book now. I could write my ending to Return. I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story.
Can you run there on your own? Because I don't remember where the hell that
This
is.
was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here.
Thank
It
you.
would keep spreading. I needed to reach the writer's room. Write a new conclusion. Was Scratch's insecure need for fame, for praise, drawn from my psyche? I would bring his sick fantasy crashing down around him.
I would like to know where the fucking fuck all my ammo went. I didn't have a lot, but now I have 0.
I had
Ow.
to find another way inside.
Well, I don't remember if there was any way through the basement. Maybe in here.
Alice? What was that? Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
Could be both. Oh, I don't remember the layout of this place. What? Oh, there you are. Oh, well. Great start.
Got the fuck up!
Is it?
We're safe in the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages. Wink. But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
Okay.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
Attic.
Look
Ahti!
around and come together, Tom. I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and Vileda. Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can give life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom.
Thanks, champ.
There you go. The matter is a stake. Now comes the end of the rhyme.
Thank you, Ahti.
Uh-huh.
I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right. I needed an ending that took everything already in return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work.
Uh-huh.
Return's ending was an eternal Deerfest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
It was...
Victims and monsters. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance.
Uh-huh.
Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
Uh-huh. Cool, that. I wish I didn't have to skip those, but...
What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place. My work. It's all gone. What the hell is happening? I can't sense anyone. Where is everything? Nothing's working. I can't think straight.
No. I patted you. I can't. Alright.
I can't leave. Why can't I leave?
The Dark Presence took over Casey, stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake.
I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do.
That wasn't me. Was it?
I don't fucking know.
What? Failed who? What's happening to the case board?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Ah. Cheer.
The board says I failed them. Who's them?
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in the dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me. Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down.
I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead.
He needed me.
Now he's turned into a monster.
He needed me. Logan.
I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases, the mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No.
Something's very fucking wrong here.
No way. Well, you are the detective.
I am a terrible mother. I let my daughter die. Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault. I'm a failure. This is what I deserve.
Scratch. He's using Casey now. Like he used Wake.
The water is so cold.
The story.
My life, my family is just part of a book.
Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it. He took my daughter from me.
I'll never be free of this story from him.
He used her.
She's not dead.
God damn it!
Okay, now we just... Really? Can I zoom out? Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's getting darker.
No! I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back.
There's no way out.
Night Springs. Alright.
Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual.
Uh-huh.
I never should have trusted these.
So I'm just like running around collecting shit now.
Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing. Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that?
I don't know.
Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back. This case, this room, is any of it even real?
Hmm.
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities.
Yeah.
It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult. The cult was just the beginning of the spiral. Logan, the horror story used her.
I've had it with you cultist maniacs!
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. I spent too much time away from Logan.
Anything else? Terrible mom, yes. Terrible partner. This is like the easiest one so far. Either lost your mind or no.
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts, focus on the case, but I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under.
Terrible partner. Terrible detective. Oh, hello. Well then. That was a bit of a cheap shot.
No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out.
Actually kind of got me. Not gonna lie.
None of this is real. I've lost it. I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural darkness. I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. She's dead because of me. There has to be a way out.
It straightened my back out real good when that happened.
I need a way out. It's over. There's no point trying. Everything is lost. There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be. Oh! The lights! No. No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look. No. I'm not reading anymore. My badge.
You're
I should
gone.
have taken this case. Scratch was too much for us. I should have made KC stay behind. Hey. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon.
Uh-huh.
I saw this online and it made me think of you. Okay, what are you doing? Don't make a big deal out of it, Mom. No hugs, no hugs.
Try get one of these. Can you custom make these things? See, you know, I'm pretty terrible at this YouTube thing, but I would like to believe I'm not the worst content creator. Don't stand a snowball chance in hell against someone half decent, but
Hey, Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
I am honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is probably terrible, Mom. Sure. Nope. Now when we're talking positively about ourselves, then it... Oh,
No,
there we go.
this is all real. I know it is. The FBI will kick me out. I'll have nothing. I can't let this place make me question myself. I know what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing. Logan isn't anyone's plot device. She's my daughter. And she's not dead. It's not too late. I can still save them.
It's helping me now.
What I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid. I'm my own worst enemy.
Same.
The fears in my head are stopping me from trying. From leaving.
So I need some more. No. No. Just a little delayed this time.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. But leave the whiskey.
My kind of guy. I'm probably missing one more piece of evidence right now.
Anderson, look, after Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad place. You dragging me to those dinners at your house with your family, it really, meant a lot. Thank you.
So is the whole point here that, yeah, we suck, but, you know, we're not irredeemable? Is that what I'm getting from this?
Casey trusts me. I know he does. I'll just let him down again. It's okay to be afraid. But I can't let this end here. I can't. I just want it to stop. Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me.
Huh? I am leaving. How do I leave?
I'm so close.
Hey.
The dark place
No.
wants me to hate myself. But I just need to get inside my own head.
Look, if you hate yourself, in my experience, getting inside your own head is a terrible idea.
I've made mistakes. I'll make more. But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room. I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them. It will hurt. But I will fight.
Yep. How do I leave? I don't know, the
The
door?
dark place tried to trap me here. The only way to leave is facing it head on. Wake called it a nightmare. I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
Oh, say Riders on the Storm? Or Riders off the Storm, the Doors song. Alright, so we're just fucking off, I guess. Oh, look at you. Everything's back. Well, so long, bitches. And Saga has left the building.
Saga, wake up.
Ah. So is this how I get? Because I'm...
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
So I'm guessing the photos are around here somewhere.
Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue at Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
Yeah.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
What? Sup, buddy?
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... Well, it feels like a long time now.
Who is this Dorr person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
Sure.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Orland Dorr. Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later.
Am I the only one that like would pay good money to have this actor just read me a story? I like his voice.
The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of Doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home. I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there were many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Door finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Oh, this better not
Can
be
I
a
see that
puzzle.
page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Door brought me here to keep you from reading it.
You're supposed to be... Oh, you are holding something.
Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Door. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Orlin Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
What? Can I get a map? Apparently there's no map of New York? Question mark? I'm pretty sure the statue used to be here and fucking Parliament Tower was here somewhere as well. Annoying. Construction yard. They said something about okay. Never fucking mind then. Well, I think I found the advertisements. Ooh. Thanks. But like, how about the pictures? This is officially the wrong fucking statue. Do I need those? Oh, fuck me. Can I just...
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
You let me drown! You pushed me!
Enough already.
All right.
There's the shoebox. The clicker. And some kind of bullet. Shining with light. How did the clicker get here from Washington?
I don't know, man. So now what? Well, she said get to Parliament Tower, so... No? We changed our minds about that. I guess.
Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on. How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here?
Parliament Tower?
Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before.
Yeah.
My mind place is more powerful than I ever knew.
I'm just a little bit skeptical about just popping in there. Without at least being in some light. Hey. Wake.
Alan, we need to talk about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place.
Magic.
I've reached out to you like this before, but I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
Let me just... Am I still in actually safe or... I think I am. I know there's some lights that are flashing and it's kind of making me a little bit skeptical if I'm... Making me wonder if I'm safe or not.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host with a dark presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
Alright, is there anything else I can do before I do that? No.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story, this is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in this story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
I was about to say that, oh, this might be like the Sweet Baby Inc. thing. Because like, oh, white man can't finish the story, so black woman needs to, but they might have saved it on the last part there.
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
The inclusivity has kind of lapped around itself to the point that it is including to everyone but straight white males. It's kind of like flipped around, become the opposite.
Street Plaza.
Where
I
the
arrived in the dark place through the fountain. Maybe I can leave that way too.
All right. It's probably not going to be that easy, considering they're giving me batteries. Did I remember wrong? I guess I remember wrong. What? Maybe it was up there. I don't remember, man. No, this is back at the statue. Oh, my memory, dude. Oh, this is so infuriating. Oh, this is so infuriating. I should probably just continue recording, because I don't know how much longer this game is. And if the video ends around here, it's because there was more than I figured there would be. Oh. I don't know. Apart from the shit that I've looked up, I am actually completely blind to this game. Do I have... No. Alright, well. Guess I'm spending this one. Is the door... Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, I might have fucked up then. Ooh. Going in the what? Oh. Thor and Odin. We got to look for them.
Alan?
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker and the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here. This darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold. Past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
KC?
The end. Scratch! Bell! A white, searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard. Come on, you motherfucker! Come on! Come on! What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside, is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing but sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place? Another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning. The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to the...
Is it over? Anderson?
Yeah? Is that how we're... really? So... Alan Wake 3 around like 2036, something like that? Find another game to play again. I just uploaded the finale of 16. Maybe there's DLC. I don't know. Like I've said several times, I like to. Before I get to that, if you're new here, I tend to talk during ending credits because I want the ending credits to be in the video. But this music that I'm listening to is probably copyrighted to hell and back. So, you know, I tend to talk during this. But just random stuff. I'm pretty sure I spent like the majority of 16's ending credits just talking about shit in the ending credits. I've said this several times. This developer writes good stories. In my opinion, writes good stories, makes interesting worlds, has interesting ideas. Like when I played Control, I mentioned a game called Second Sight that I think I bought on Steam. I might actually like check it out. This is why I prefer PC gaming. I don't need to load up my original fucking Xbox to play it. Yeah, so cool ideas. I just wish they spent more than 5 seconds, like, considering, will this even work? How do we do this so that it's not frustrating or stupid? You know, it's just a lot of good ideas, and then there's a lot of bad ideas, and unfortunately they don't make sure that the bad ideas are like work. I feel that they just have like an idea and then like, hey, let's put it in the game. The thing about ideas that they might sound cool on paper, but in reality it can be awful. And this basically sums up this developer. Cool ideas, cool worlds, good stories, love the writing, cannot code for shit. It's, you know, am I calling for boycott of this company? No, because it looks like they're having fun making games, which is how it should be. Oh, is something happening? Those are short ending credits.
This part is just for you.
Who?
After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself. My fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness. The same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension.
What?
Light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see. The light you need to see. Until you're ready. Alan, I think we're getting close.
Alan took a light bullet to the forehead. He's not doing much anymore. Oh, never mind then.
It's not a loop. It's a spiral.
Uh-huh. And this is a Pose of the Fall song. Don't remember the name right now, but yeah. Actually, I think I like this song. Fuck is the name of the song? I listened to it like a fair bit. Uh, oh, come on, what is his name of this song? Heroes and Villains, yes. If you want to hear this song, Post of the Fall, Heroes and Villains. I'm actually going to mute this on my end because yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not calling for boycotts because it seems like they're legit having fun. Which is how it should be in game development. I feel it's a problem nowadays where like every game is made to earn some shithole in a suit as much money as possible. And basically boils down to ticking off boxes and being inclusive and anti-straight white male, because, you know, of course, you know, we are to be held responsible for what our forefathers did. You know, that's totally my fault that rich white people in America had black slaves, even though white slaves was a thing for generations before that. And you know, how did they get a hold of black slaves? Well, they were met halfway by rich black people, and then they traded. Slavery was basically, what I'm saying is slavery was less about white versus black, it was rich versus poor. Unfortunately, in history class, when they talk about slavery, it's always rich white people owning black slaves. It's a part where schools just kind of fails everything. How did I get on that? Oh, yeah, inclusivity and stuff. Like, I'm for inclusivity, but it needs to be inclusivity for everyone. Right? Not, hey, fuck you for being a straight white male. Like, all in all, I appreciate this game for what it is. I appreciate this developer. But someone needs to, like, motherfucking look at, like, a little bit of common sense. Because there's some... Yeah. It's like they have, like, a good idea, and then they half-ass it. Like, it gotta be how this developer operates. Like, I'm a little bit confused because I keep connecting this developer to Max Payne. But then I'm pretty sure there was some kind of involvement with Rockstar on that. But, like, you know, Sam Lake, he is the face of Max Payne in Max Payne 1. I'm gonna see if I can get some pictures up here, and they're not in the way of the ending credits. But, like, I keep praising that game, and I would like to play that game again, but I just get a bunch of JPEG errors, and then the game crashes. So I'm kind of waiting for, like, GOG to kind of fix that, because apparently you can fix it with a hex editor. I don't know how that works, and I'd rather not install a virus on my fucking computer. But, like, when I, like, look back at it, that is effectively just a basic bitch third-person shooter. Once again, with a good story. Interesting story. But it's a basic bitch third-person shooter. Just, it had bullet time. You know, slow-mo dives, like Matrix bullshit, right? It's, I guess this is how the developer operates. I just like, I think this could be a really good developer if they just, you know, spend more than 5 seconds planning out game design. They would write an awesome book. They would make an absolutely amazing movie and TV series. But it just seriously lacks on like game design. That's where this developer fails, in my opinion. If they could get that stuff right, best developer. Best developer, and I would buy their games without any issues. But it is that last step of just not fucking up game design, where I feel that this developer just kind of sucks. Like the way that they're connecting like the different like franchises, you know, Control, this one. You cannot convince me that Casey, fictional Casey, is not Max Payne. You cannot convince me that he's not at least inspired by it. I'm fairly certain some of his quotes are just taken straight out of Max Payne. So, yeah, good developer, good at making stories and worlds, and I just wish they would figure out the fucking coding so that you don't end up in bullshit situations and with a dodge button that, you know, looks like it works, but vast majority of the time it's just an animation that doesn't do anything. It's it's an issue for this developer. I just, like, overall, like, if I were to give this game like a rating, I don't do reviews, I would give it like an I don't know, like an 8 out of 10. The reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because that would make it a perfect game, which doesn't exist despite what, you know, reviewers would want you to believe. Apparently Red Dead Redemption 2 got a 10 out of 10 on several outlets. Game's shit. But like it would have hit like a 9 out of 10. Borderlining a 10 out of 10. If they could just figure out the coding so that the game wasn't a frustrating piece of mess to play. I mean, just look at Control. Like, this is so much better than Control. Control, once again, great ideas, great story, but the game design was god fucking awful. Right? I didn't find any redeeming qualities with the game design because it was awful. This is much better, and I feel that, at least based on what I picked up on, it's a little bit too hated. Like, I heard a lot of negativity about Sweet Baby Inc. and yeah, there was a little bit of it. You know, weak white man can't finish the story, so here comes big strong black woman to figure it out, because, you know, useless white people, useless white men. Like, I picked up a little bit of it there, but like overall I don't feel that it was that bad as I kind of entered this game thinking that it would be. Because I was expecting this to be like a mess. Where just inclusivity was just prioritized over everything else. Like with the Batwoman series, she gets hit by a fucking Humvee and she gets back up because, I don't know, she's a woman, apparently. You know, like just... It could have been so much worse. I was expecting it to be so much worse. It was actually pretty okay. Despite certain issues, which once again boils down to the game design. Randomized loot. Fights that are clearly bullshit. You know, like with the DLC thing, that I think it's DLC anyways, where you play as the control chick. You know, like with the paint monsters. Like, what if you don't get any ammo for the anti-paint monster gun? And the way that they did the flashlight, I usually say torch because I really need to focus. In editing, I might have to do something because it probably sounded like I said flashlight. The sex toy, not the thing that you light up the environment with. Like, I lost my train of thought. This is what happens when I start ranting about sex toys, apparently. Oh, if it gets too bad, I can just like cut myself in during editing. Rip, apparently. No, but like, oh fuck! I really lost my train of thought now. Where the hell was I? I started talking about sex toys and then I just kind of lost. During editing, I will spend a little bit of time picking up where I was, and that happens here. While I go take a piss. Gee, thanks, recording Kjell. As I mentioned earlier, I've had a few. But I believe that what I was talking about was how easily you can effectively softlock yourself. I can imagine, because like in a previous game, your battery recharged. In this game, it doesn't. And as you press the button, like your battery split into several parts. And when you press the button, it spends all of that. So as you've seen multiple times, I fuck up that. But what if you end up in a situation where you have to break one of those walls where you have to target multiple parts and you don't have a battery? This is something that should have been caught in development, in my opinion. I know I'm rushing this a little bit, I only have like a couple of minutes to work with, but like, how the fuck does no one catch that kind of shit? What if you have 0 batteries and 0 charge, or at least not enough charge? So you need to break 3 things, and you only have 2. You only have enough battery to do 2. You're soft locked, potentially. This is something that should be caught in development. Back to recording Kjell after he's done taking a piss. I remember The Herald of Darkness. But I'm gonna leave it to editor Kjell to talk about that. It's how easily you can soft lock yourself, the torch thing. I remember while I was taking a piss, but right now I'm a little bit worried about, you know, making things a little bit weird if I, because it would be like a bunch of like silence if I don't do that. Yeah, can you watch those videos? Will I get into trouble if I watch them? I don't know. I would just like to like sit down, like actually watch those things. Like the mini videos. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna try to even pronounce half of that shit, but like I don't speak Finland talk, but French voice act, of course the French have their own voice actors. Of course. Like I believe I mentioned in the 16 ending credits, getting a French person to speak English is like pulling your own fucking teeth out. My god, it's the global language. My old boss, because I wanted to go to France at some point, and he asked me, hey, do you speak French? And I was like, no, not really. Yeah, well then I wouldn't. Because you can go to a store and ask questions in English, and they would rather lose a sale and a customer than to speak English. Despite speaking English. And yeah, of course the Germans as well. Like, why wouldn't they? Of course. Of course the Germans. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, yeah. The I just noticed that my mouse thing is like over the I and the O right now. It's like right there, Spanish. Alright, fair enough. No, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. They've already done things their own way, haven't they, the Spaniards? So that was Vladimir Blum. I don't remember him. Huh. Japanese, obviously. Obviously, they need their own thing. What happened to the Andersons? Odin and Thor, they just kind of fucked off, didn't they? David Anderson. Ah, yes, the husband. Wait a fucking minute. That doesn't make any sense. If he's Anderson, then she would not be Anderson. Unless she married her brother. I mean, I get it, things have changed a lot over the years. I know my quote-unquote brother kind of took my... I'm getting a little bit personal here, but I guess ex-wife's maiden name as a middle name. So I understand that shit has changed, but like... If he... What? Thank me for thank to everyone who helped us by playing the fuck did I do? I just bought the fucking thing and I played it and I kinda liked it. Just like everything else y'all make, it's more than good enough, but my god, do you need to figure out basic coding. You need to stop thinking that everything works just because you have an idea that it'll just automatically work. I really like the writing. I really do. I think they can make a kick-ass TV show. But that's about it. When it comes to games, they strike me as just absolutely just, I don't want to say useless, but my god, they need to figure that shit out. It's a technical mess, every one of their games. This is special tanks. They're just tanking a bunch of people that I don't know now. Bro, hi! Blue Shark, apparently that's an IKEA thing. I hear one of them one of them VTubers, Rin Penrose, talking about Blahosh. Is bro hi bint. I don't know if she even is a bint and keeps referring to themselves as the he. I don't know anymore, man. That might be offending people. I should probably stop talking. Pets, of course. I mean, once again, they bring up their pets. You know, you gotta love. Nidun, Heimdall, Eir, and Freya fucking died. Of course they did. Well, there goes my mood. I don't know. Do I need to think about another game? I have a couple of other games. Even forked out the cash for a remaster or some shit of an old game that I wanted to check out. Because I'm going to assume the old version is a fucking mess. It's like the one time I disagreed with Total Biscuit. May his soul rest. But I don't know if I want to do another open world game on the side of Red Dead Redemption, so I might have to find something else. I don't know, man. This developer has a potential of being like absolutely perfect. Aye, fuck off. God fucking damn it. And I'm pretty sure this is copyrighted again, so Space Invaders. David Harewood, would you mind reading, like, how about the Lord of the Rings books? You have, in my opinion, absolutely amazing voice, and I would love to hear you just like an audiobook. I don't know shit about you. I'm gonna be completely honest. But please. I like your voice. What else is there to talk about? I don't know. Just like with every other game these days, the ending credits is like the longest part of the fucking game. I'm actively running out of shit to talk about. This sounds copyrighted anyways. I don't know. I don't know if it is. Worst, like, it doesn't really matter. Worst case scenario, it gets blocked in Russia, in my experience. That has happened a lot. I didn't know they had access to the free internet after the whole Ukraine thing, but hey, I figure it was nothing but, what's the word I'm looking for? Propaganda? Yeah, that's the one. I should probably step away from that subject before I get hacked by a Russian hacker. I don't know. Epic Games Publishing. Well, I own it on Epic Games. That achievement pop-up does not get any less piercing. I wish you would change that fucking sound. By the way. I don't know how to get rid of that. I should probably move my control stick every now and then, so the controller doesn't turn off again. That fucked me over in Red Dead Redemption recently. Fuck, that game's a mess. I don't know when this comes out, but I feel that I guess I should probably apologize for the lack of Halloween stuff. Cause like, I guess it's been 2 years in a row now. I played Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater, and I don't remember. So like, I would like to do like a Halloween thing every year, but there is fuck all horror games worth playing. And by the time they come out, I understand that like they don't release their games for people like me. Like a horror game doesn't really get released in like March. It gets released in like September, October. Which then forces me to rush record, which kind of screwed me over last year, because I had to rush that because I need to know how many videos there are so I can like get the for some reason my brain's like, I want the finale to be on Halloween, but right now it's October 8th and I have nothing. I had some ideas, but for those to be, I guess, good, I feel that I need a face cam, which I'm not comfortable with. It would add to the horror, don't get me wrong, but it just, I don't wanna, you know? So I just ended up in a situation where I just wasn't able to record anything for Halloween. And I hate myself for it. But with all the problems, mental issues and all that stuff, I just need to think of my mental health like a little bit. I have a sneaking suspicion that's why I get so fucking pissed off all the time. All the problems I had to deal with and then my mental issues. But like, I just need to keep that in mind like a little bit. And unfortunately this year that means Halloween just kind of went to shit. And I'm sorry. Hopefully next year there will be a horror game actually worth a damn. Technically this is a horror game, But apart from the one like jump scare we got like at the end, I feel like this game is about as scary as my fucking left foot. A little bit deformed and messed up, but I wouldn't call it scary. Right? Like at all. This is like an action game with like horror elements. Localized voices. Okay, I thought we were done. All rights reserved, but no, of course not. We haven't gotten this the bad boy. What is bad boy? I see that a lot, and I know I looked it up at some point, but I don't know what it actually. I don't remember, anyways. The bad boy. I know there was a thing in like movies. Something was like the bad boy or something like that. Does everyone who make like a movie like just hire an asshole or to hang out around the set? I mean, I think we all know who that was in the Rust movie or show or whatever the hell it was. The guy who shot and killed someone else, but you know, beyond that, I don't know. I don't remember his name right now. He's like a big actor, but I don't fucking care. Playtesters, you guys did not do a particularly good job. Again, why are you thanking me for playing the game? I paid for the fucking thing. Of course I'm gonna play it. Oh, we got into the logos. Cool. That means that the ending credits, it's close to being done. Just fucked up my nail on that one. Cool. Ow. Ugh. Well, it means that we're getting close anyways. Oh, shit. Hit my mic there. Gave my mic the elbow of the people or whatever. The people's elbow. That's what I'm looking for. As long as I don't RKO it, I guess it's fine. Although you do need an attitude adjustment. Ooh, the big logos. Ooh. That means that we are so done with the ending credits. Yeah. I need to look up who that is. It'll be on the screen. A name doesn't mean much. I need a face to put on that. What's happening now? More ending credits. Or is it looping? Is it looping? Because I don't remember them playing this song. Just in case I have to edit it out, it's like the talking about like the breathing and stuff. Control franchise. You can fuck off. Your game was terrible. There's something about deep breath and 60 breaths, and I don't know. You know, speed up. Feel bad about doing this. I mean, these people didn't do shit. I'm just like paranoid that it's actually like fucking looping or some shit. Gotta be French voice actors again? German voice actors? Playtesters? Or not? Even their ending credits are fucked. Oh, here we go. The final draft. The final draft. Is this not the finale after all? I don't actually know. I don't know. I'm gonna. This is almost 2 hours long. So I'm gonna end this here, and then I guess there's another video. The final draft. I don't know what the hell's going on. But if it's not worth making videos on, this is it. Alan Wake 2. Hopefully the final draft is worth experiencing, or otherwise I'll be recording it for zero purpose. Alright, so if this isn't worth experiencing, it'll be added to the finale. That'll be a long video, potentially, but I want to check out the final draft. And we'll see what happens. Jesus Christ. Well, it's a difficulty choice, so I guess it's something.
Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral. A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night." It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
Is this New Game Plus? All right, so I'm gonna have to like, because I don't know what is going on right now. Let me, Alan Wake 2 final draft. I'm on Reddit right now. I'm reading a fucking thesis. Um. Oh, people are disagreeing and arguing. Well, that's social media for you. People are derailed completely and telling each other to go fuck themselves. Fair enough. AI overview. AI. So take that with a truckload of salt. Alan Wake 2's The Final Draft is a new game plus mode released in December 2023 that adds narrative details, new lore, and a different, more conclusive ending to the story. Of course it fucking does. Players begin their second playthrough with older upgrades and weapons carried over, encountering new collectibles and a new nightmare difficulty level. Fuck that. The core of the final draft is an expanded ending that resolves some unanswered questions, featuring new manuscript pages and TV episodes that provides a sense of finality to the events of Alan Wake 2. Expanded ending. The narrative concludes with an altered version of this final sequence, providing more answers about the characters' fates and the overall plot. So, it's New Game Plus with some new fancy shit. So, even though this video is quite long, I don't want to play through this game again. Like, eventually, maybe yes. Now, hell no. So, I'm gonna go take a piss, and I'm gonna look, look around on YouTube, because there's probably someone out there that's a better person than I. And then I'll see if maybe I'll just sit here and chill with my remaining adult sodas and just kind of react to it. If anything, I should probably just tell you to play the game yourselves. But I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that. This is going to be a long video if I decide to do this, if I can find what I'm looking for. But first, pee break. Alright, so I don't know what this looks like, but I found a video. I scrolled through it like quickly. I should probably like the video, it's the least I can give you. Gaming Zone with C. Hopefully I don't mispronounce that horribly. If like Dude, person, if you want to claim the video, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that, because I am effectively stealing your content. I might edit out a little bit, but apparently, well, as you can see on your screen, I've never actually done this before. It might look horrible. You know, go over there, give this person the love they deserve. I figured, hey, it's a 38 video. Let's check it out. I'll try to, you know. So I don't really like react videos. I feel like they're stealing content a lot of the time. This video is a year old, so it's probably gotten the views that it's going to get. And I'm gonna keep telling myself that. No, but hey, it's right down there. Check him out if you care. Let's see a little bit more information on this fella. Pisces, well. You know, check this fella out. It looks like a fella to me. He has a beard, so I don't feel like he can show up here and claim that. Actually, I identify as a woman. I don't know, but check the brother out. Yeah, let's check this out. Exactly what's going on here. He was a hell of a lot more professional than I am. I can tell you that goddamn much. He has an intro. An intro.
To the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral.
I mean, you can skip this part, I guess. There's a lot of dead time in there.
I hate all of it. The text said
Hello.
we'd find more. I believe it.
Thank
But
you.
what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own
You
narrative.
found so
to do
far that's more than I can
what?
be bothered to find.
Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires?
There's another
Are we
manuscript
characters
there.
or the
Okay.
audience? Witnesses to their design?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't remember
Saga
where the
bent down to
manuscripts are.
inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed. Like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. In case the deputy were watching her, she had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
That comes back and bite you in the ass, doesn't it? Alright, cool. It is just quite literally just New Game Plus. Why do you only have 3 save files? Maybe they're good at video games and they're playing it at like a higher difficulty or something.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadow cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
Roger that. Yeah, it's just flat out New Game Plus. But apparently that's an... yes, exactly. Cool. It's New Game Plus. Oh, I was about to say, you don't have the bottom line in the inventory either, but... You know, to be completely honest with you, I don't remember how much space I had. You have a hell of a lot more than those things than I did. Huh. So I think I had 2. Ooh, fancy editing. Jesus.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Roger that. Sure. There's manuscript pages that are...
Right. Was I losing my mind?
So, okay. There's manuscript pages that you can only find in New Game Plus. I got my own opinions about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Time is broken here. Maybe time never worked the way we think it does. It loops around it. And yet it goes forward. A spiral. I thought I was finding remnants of the earlier loops, earlier drafts of my writing. Murder sites. That I had left clues. Mementos for myself to guide me on, but maybe that's only part of it. If time is not a straight line, then there are loops beyond these loops. Vast complex superstructures beyond what's happening to me now, ahead of me. And I'm there as well, a version of me, something I have become, some elevated, enlightened virgin, an archon, a demiurge, a demon of some sort playing a secret game, building something, his past self upon to get him there. A deus ex machina pushing me there. I hate the idea of crazy, intrusive thought. And yet, no crazier than anything else here. Which version of myself was I?
Oh, dude, I lost track at this point. This developer's writing is insane. Off the chain, I tell you. Oh.
Ellen. Alice. What was that? Like a ray of warm light, I felt her presence. It gave me strength to go on.
Uh-huh. Oh, good for you.
This dark place in my head for so long. Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there. Like it was the way you were supposed to feel.
Max Payne was there.
Dark place. I was the dark place. The source of it all. The vessel. Me and the writer. We were the same.
This is like relatively altered.
Pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late. Too late again.
665, the neighbor of the beast. It's Dr. Darling. I don't remember who that is.
It could not be opened on this side.
Oh, you're Darling. Correct.
This is Dr. Casper Darling, formerly of the Federal Bureau of Control. I think the signal is coming through now. Are you receiving me? Something shifted. The previously observed interference disrupting my broadcast has gone.
That might have been your testicles.
Fluctuation in gravitational forces. Either something moved out of the way or my relative position to it changed. But the alignment or the condition of this whole plane spiraled to a more favorable position. The ordinary rules of reality do not apply here. Best I can describe this place as a dreamscape. But who's the dreamer? And how do you wake up from this dream? I've been taking readings with the limited equipment I've been able to secure. Some riveting data accumulating. Hypotheses taking shape. My struggle with this is that the way this place works makes any hypothesis immediately come back to alter and contaminate the data. Anyway, I've been working to capture and isolate and amplify certain frequencies from the background radiation ambient noise, so let's see what happens.
That always works out for people. I do wish I had a face cam for this though. I feel like if I had a face cam, I wouldn't feel as bad about this because I would make it more my content, like a collab kind of thing. Right now I just feel like I'm stealing content.
There. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of the dark place, like the ocean zones, from twilight to midnight to abyssal 50-foot trenches. The closer I'm going out, this voice, the narration, from twilight to midnight.
It's a twat from Finland, I think.
This leads me to believe it's what's holding this place together. It's making it real. Is this the voice of the dreamer? What's strange is it sounds a little bit like my voice.
No, it doesn't. Does it? I can hear it. I don't know, I feel this game is a little bit too long to... It feels like it's a little bit too spread out. The differences.
The nightmares were starting to creep in.
Huh. You feel free to stop that.
Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room he will hurt her, in hers he is caught. His story ends, her story does not. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
I didn't know you were a poet. He was a poet, and he didn't even know it.
Movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Yeah, I really don't feel like it's worth replaying the whole game, because they're really spread out.
I never truly believed that was time's true nature and this place is reacting to my thoughts, or some other more fundamental reason. I don't know.
It connects it to control more.
To the best of my calculations, subjectively, this is my day 665.
Ooh. Pattern. Uh-huh.
I explored every conceivable avenue of research, exhausted every scientific method of investigation I know, it's all dead ends. I feel like I need something else. Something else entirely. Some mad, creative mindset to help me. I'm not a scientist, an artist. This is a place for an artist. Hey man, how you doing? Hello.
Do you not own a shirt?
Dr. Casper Darling, it is so good to meet you. Well, hello, darling. I'm Tom. Tom Zane. Have we met? You look familiar. Well, you sound familiar. Hold on. You work out a lot, don't you? I mean,
No, he doesn't.
You're swole.
No, he's not.
Well, I am active.
No, you're not.
You wouldn't happen to know a way out of here, would you? A drink?
Yes.
Cheers. Gibbis.
Yippis. Alright.
You know what? You and I, we should join forces. Come up with a plan for escape. Art and science combined to form an unstoppable force. Yes. 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 We have to start to methodically test and eliminate various works of art within the bounds of which you could wildly improve.
This game is weird. When you like lean back and you just kind of absorb it, this shit's weird. Hello? Alright.
Dr. Jules Marmont sprinted down the corridor, his lab coat fluttered after him. Red lights flashed on the walls, sirens screamed. Marmont couldn't stop smiling. It was his experiment that had triggered the alarms. In his world, alarms meant progress. This could be the breakthrough he had been waiting for. He would be the one to get his name in the annals of FBC history. Not as White Diana, not Darling, that smirking asshole. At the far end of the corridor, the lights suddenly blinked out. The red lights went dark with increasing speed. A wall of darkness rushing toward him. The alarms warbled and died. Marmont stopped in his tracks. He admired the purity of the darkness as it swallowed him. A final spark of pride flashed through his mind. This was his work. His breakthrough.
I guess they'll be editing out some dead time.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
the dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
If only they kept that rule when you're dealing with Scratch. He's surrounded by darkness and bullets work just fine. I didn't mention that during the ending credits.
A pale balloon in the sky, float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls for this sleeper. The surface disturbed, the reflection now a traitor. In the cavity of the skull, turned to a crater. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
Right.
Testing.
Yeah, now we're at the end game. Oh, I miss it. Will we get a proper conclusion for these guys? Like, I feel I just kind of fucked these guys over.
I threw them out. Times are not rock and roll.
Jesus, you did a hell of a lot better job than I did finding these things.
The surface of the lake was a black mirror. The upside-down reflection identical yet darker. A window into a darker world than ours. A doorway. A hush so profound it rang like a scream. As if the last echo of the terror had just died. Inside the steep cliffs of the caldera, everything echoed. An echo chamber. Like a fractured skull. A shadow fell on Cauldron Lake. Something of impossible scale loomed over it, blocking the sky. Ati, the janitor, leaned close. Took a hold of the rim of the crater. Lifted up his janitor's bucket. The water sloshed. Swirled inside like a vortex. Gently humming a tango, he poured the water on the attic floor.
It caused massive amounts of water damage, I'm sure.
Parliament Tower. It was back.
Ooh, the other elevator. It's open. For some reason, no, it's taped shut.
I'd been here many times before. I didn't know how many. This felt different, like my last chance, if it wasn't already too late.
Fuck me, I guess.
This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here. It would keep spreading.
That's not new. I am fairly certain I just did this.
Reach the writer's room. Write a new conclusion. Was Scratch's insecure need for fame, for praise, drawn from my psyche? I would bring his sick fantasy crashing down around him.
It might be new. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I forgot what he said during this.
Again. So good to see you.
Hey! All right. Here's the ending, ladies and gentlemen. At least they're shelling.
Alan?
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker and the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I see it clearly now. This part at least. Okay. We have met here before. Time loops in the dark place. Every choice you make affects everything that comes before and after you make it. He's here. Like it does when you change a detail in a story you're writing.
KC?
The end. Scratch. Now.
Click.
When the bullet of light blew the darkness out of the crater of my skull, the dark presence was born from the remains, feeding on the horror around it to grow. It found me writing. It tapped into me, influenced me. I was lost in my work. The link was severed when I finished Return, but the dark presence was hungry for more. And I was missing the small part of myself that it had been born from. Alice, love is strange. Even apart, we're still together in our memories. We put each other through hell to set us free. Again and again, different versions of us. Alice helped me get there, where I needed to be. It has taken so long. The process to change reality is so delicate, to be true in just the right way and still find a way past our flaws. So many drafts, so many photographs, so many lives lived outside of time, an eternity apart on this journey to finally arrive here.
Here's the big one. Hopefully.
Is it over?
Is it ever over?
Anderson?
My experience? Fuck no.
Logan? Logan? Are you alright?
I had a terrible nightmare. Can you come home, Mom?
Oh, baby. It's over now. You're alright. I'm here. I'm on my way home. I love you. She's alright.
The ending worked. Scratch is gone.
Now you have a permanent light bulb in your forehead. That's...
At last.
Thank you, my love. And so I return. With me I bear the torch of knowledge, the light, the miracle illuminated, the master of two worlds. No, the master of many worlds.
Thanks for watching, and thank you, Gaming Zone with C. Again, hopefully I don't mispronounce that. It's right here. This pimp right here. Give him love. Yes, significantly bigger than I am. At least in the viewership. 74k views, dude. yeah, yeah. But I got my own opinions about locking a true ending behind like a new game plus, because everything seemed really like spread out. So you basically have to like play through the whole game again, which I have opinions on, but that's me. I'm pretty sure at this point I'm known for being a salty little bitch. But hey, just in case if you haven't heard about this dude, check him out. Helped me out a lot. Saved me like a good like 30 hours apparently. Can you see I played for 25 hours. So it saved me like 25 hours. I don't know, man. I have my own opinions. A game that long shouldn't have like the true ending, I guess, locked behind playing through the whole fucking thing again. But Pimp Meister right here. Give him love. And you know, it's I don't know. What's your name? Greg C. Wiggum? Look, if you want to claim this video, I'm not gonna fight back. You saved my ass. The maybe $2 this video will earn in like the next like 20 years with my viewership, I'm sure. You can have it. It's fine. I don't know. I feel like I'm done with Alan Wake 2, and we'll see what happens beyond here. Sure.